This is Women Rise to Lead, Episode 4, The Magic of Being in Action. Are you seeking inspiration, insightful tips, and weekly steps to be in action? Welcome to your podcast, Women Rise to Lead. I am your host, Patricia Lagopatis. Even though I was an extremely shy girl, I became an entrepreneur, advisor, and public speaker. I never thought I could have the confidence and courage to show up, speak up, and build a business living my aspired lifestyle. After many attempts and lessons learned, I'm the entrepreneur and leader I always dreamed of becoming. This weekly podcast will empower and encourage ambitious and aspiring women in business to move forward and achieve a new level of leadership, a level that honors who you are. I love to uplift women so they can own their worth and be the entrepreneur leader they were born to be. Because we, as women, can inspire the female leaders of tomorrow by showing up as our amazing selves. So, let's keep shining. Welcome to today's episode, which is a tip that comes from yours truly. It is something I experienced this week that I would like to share with you. Our life has so many insights if we take the time to observe and reflect. This is one of the ways how I choose to grow, by observing and reflecting upon my life. Then I share it either in my conferences, my coachings, trainings, courses, or also now with this podcast. By sharing our journey, we learn, evolve, and support each other. So thank you for listening. This week's tip comes from my experience with the recent 3-day action challenge I created for women in business. This 3-day action challenge was created to motivate women entrepreneurs, leaders who are hesitant or stuck in some way and inspire them to take action. 3 days, 3 actions. I chose to take the challenge myself as well, being the leader of this challenge. I always say that I like to eat the apple first and then share about it rather than letting it be conceptual. I will share some of my journey insights from this challenge. The women were given a daily specific prompt to apply that day, and I went live on Facebook in our private Facebook group, both in the morning to give the prompt and in the afternoon as a check-in. The first action I took was to face my fear of what was the result of my first Facebook Live, which I did 1 week ago. I was receiving beautiful comments. However, I had yet to watch the replay myself. You know the feeling when you'd rather not face your imperfection? Like, what if it was terrible? And so, there I was watching the replay. Much to my surprise, it was much better than what I had imagined. So today's tip is, as they say, face your fear and it will either not be there or it will be much smaller than imagined. So, what action are you putting off due to fear? What is holding you back? When you courageously take that action, you become free. Have you put off making a call, reaching out to someone by email, or making a certain request? What about sharing your opinion in a meeting or with others? Whatever fear is holding you back drains your energy, takes up space in your mind, and may create brain fog. Another insight I want to share comes from day 2 of the action challenge. I was delaying a certain action by telling myself, oh, I will do that at the end of the month due to my super overload of work. Yet, when I asked myself, why am I not doing it now? It was because I did not want to bother them. Really? I saw immediately that it was not about them, but about me. And so I chose to move forward. Now, here is where it gets really interesting. As soon as I declared to myself that I will make that call to follow up for a corporate project that would be put in place, which, in all honesty, made me a little nervous, within less than 3 minutes, I heard an email notification sound on my Mac. Bing! I look, and what do I see? That corporation sent me an email asking me to move forward with the project. Now that is what I call magic. That is the power of intention. For those who have yet to discover and read a wonderful book by the late Dr. Wayne Dyer called The Power of Intention, I highly recommend it. It is worth your time. I think I will reread it since it's been a few years. And so, once again, life came to remind me that magic happens when we are ready to face the uncomfortable action, face the fear that is holding us back, and just act on it. Do you want magic in your life? Be in action and allow every moment to unfold, and surely you will have a smile on your face. Our theme today is the magic of being in action. This week's actionable step that I propose is: be courageous and face your fear to be in action. Small, big, any action. Be in action and watch life's magic unfold before your eyes. Are you stuck, confused, or overwhelmed about how to advance in business or with your leadership? I have a limited time, free 60-minute virtual Zoom training this week to learn how to overcome analysis paralysis in business with 3 easy steps to move you forward. Or perhaps you know someone who would appreciate it. You're going to learn how to regain your power, make a powerful choice that will help you focus, and elevate your energy to keep moving forward. Head over to my website, patricialagoparis.com, and register to get the Zoom link for the training. I look forward to seeing you there. If you want to share your weekly actionable step progress, please do so on my professional Facebook page, Patricia Lagoparis, Entrepreneur, Advisor, and Speaker, where I and other women would love to connect with you as we empower one another. And finally, someone out there may need to hear your opinion or what you have to offer. Be the courageous, beautiful woman that you are and share your gifts. Until next week, let the magic unfold by being in action. Have a great week being the amazing woman that you are. Thank you for joining me in today's episode of Women Rise to Lead. If you enjoyed it and found it valuable, please share it with others and subscribe to the podcast or for my weekly newsletter found on my website, patricialagoparis.com, so you can automatically get my new weekly podcast episodes. I'd love to hear from you personally, and I'd be grateful if you can leave me a review. You're welcome to share your progress or comments by joining the conversations on my social platforms of Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Women Rise to Lead podcast honors who you are as women entrepreneurs and leaders, and is filled with inspiration, insightful tips, and actionable steps to keep you moving forward. And remember, every action you take will bring you one step closer to your dream.